Hi, it's Rob from Walden, and today I'm over at our Bannatyne project as the mason's doing his stone veneer install. A couple of points I'm just going to draw your attention to on this install, which is a basic installation for stone veneer. You'll notice that behind all the stone we've got this Typar membrane. What this is an impermeable membrane to water, so that all the surfaces of the actual house, the substructure of the house, so in this case the brick wall here, that wood above it, and all the wood behind here is actually sealed off from water, so any moisture that works its way either through this wall or any condensation from temperature changes, anything that's trapped inside this wall can run down the surface of this Typar, not go inside the house and create any mold or moisture problems, and it basically runs down the Typar is folded underneath the stone and actually runs out through these little weeper holes. You'll see that there's gaps in the mortar joints. That's to allow moisture that works its way in behind to actually escape from the wall. We don't want anything trapped inside the wall. You'll notice that all the Typar joints are sealed with tape. Anytime we have, especially over windows, and where a column meets a wall, we're going to be taping the Typar that runs across this wall. We'll be taping and caulking it to that seam there to make sure that any moisture that's above overhead here runs down the wall and still again runs out through the weepers that'll be installed in this Corsa block, as opposed to running down and actually getting in on top of this window, which would create all kinds of moisture problems down the road. So from a moisture point of view, we want to seal everything off against the house to make sure that any moisture comes down and actually works its way out the house. Getting away from the house is a good thing when it comes to moisture. You never want things working in their way in and creating mold. The next two things I will draw your attention to are these spacers which the mason uses. They're basically cylindrical spacers. They come in different sizes, with 3/8, half an inch, 5/8. These are basically their spacers that they use to govern the mortar joint height, so that we get nice consistent mortar joints the whole way. They basically will put one here, they'll put one over here, and they'll actually set the stone on top to get their height, and they'll use these spacers to hold them once they're all set in place. That gives you a nice straight lines on your mortar joints, which is aesthetically what you want to see. The final thing structurally we'll look at is these brick ties. What these are pieces of aluminum that are actually folded along the mortar joint and up the wall, fastened to the wall with screws. And what this does is basically, as the mason sets each brick tie on the courses of stone, every second course or every first course, depending on the size of the stone. In this case, they're larger, so we'll probably go I imagine the mason's doing it every course. As this gets installed, we'll sandwich the next course of stone right on top of that with them set into the mortar, so that this actually helps to hold this whole wall from wobbling back and forth. As you can see, these columns and the walls are going to go up to 25-30 feet off the ground. You wouldn't want any of the stone toppling off the wall, so these brick ties are what help to hold the stone veneer structurally against the wall so that nothing wobbles. So that's basic stone install 101 for you. So thanks for watching, and we'll hope to see you next time.